Welcome back to the channel and thanks for stopping by. Today I'm out here for my favorite fall time activity, trolling for striped bass. Really hasn't been a very productive fall so far. We've had inconsistent bites, and today I've caught maybe, I don't know, 7-8 fish so far, which is not a hot day by any means, but it's still fun. You're catching 7-8 fish in the span of an hour. It's a good time. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting on a soft plastic lure and a hard plastic lure, and today I'm just going to see who's going to do the best. That's really usually what I start out with in the fall time. I want to have a soft plastic lure on and a hard plastic lure on generally, and I'm swapping out on either side. So I'll swap out some soft plastic lures and I'll swap out some hard plastic lures to see which ones do the best. But I like to have a mix of both, because some days you have your best overall results having both on your rods. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, and I guess stick with me, see if we can catch some fish. Now we got a bomber 3.5-inch deep diver. It gets down to 15 feet pretty easily. So I got a lure that's getting down to about 6 feet right here, and this lure hopefully will get me down to about 15 feet. Fish. There's a fish. There's a fish. Deep diver, son. Deep diver. So that's the bomber 3.5-inch deep diver. It's actually recently the only thing that's been catching consistently for me. Right here. I have a fish on here still. Yeah, we got him on there. Look at that bird back there. What do you think you're gonna do, bird? If it's deep diver day, it's deep diver day. They're all down deep. And if they're down deep, I do have one lure at least that I can catch them with. And here we are. There we are. Ooh. Bomber deep diver. All right, there we go. It's not a big fish. Not really a good fish, but I'll take it. All right, there we are. There's a fish. There we go. This one is on the soft plastic. Has a gotcha soft plastic on the back of it, and it's a hardhead 3/4 ounce jig head. Well, apparently they're not all down deep. Whoops. Because there's just one hook to get out, and that is far easier to do, as you can see. Funky little guy. Fall time fishing, it's at its best. The fish are small, but the action is good. All right, let's get back at it. So I got the deep diver on this side, and I'm going to put a soft plastic on this side. The deep diver is getting me down to about 15 feet. The soft plastic, the one that I have here with a 3/4 ounce jig head, is getting me to about 5.5 feet. There's a fish. It's a hard plastic, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you get figured out if you deep diving days or not. So this is the 3/4 ounce hard head jig head with a gotcha soft plastic on it, getting down to about 6 feet. I'm over top of about 23 feet of water right now. All the fish I've been seeing have been down at least 15 feet, but I always like to have something that is mid-range, especially a lure like this, because it does so well. I catch so many fish from it. Here we go. All right. And this is the fall time fish that you get right here. Not huge, but put up a good fight, and I appreciate them. All right, back at it. Good fish. That's the hard head jig head, and this one is a nicer fish. There's no question about this. Whoa, holy cow, this is a nicer one. This is a 3/4 ounce jig head. I've got a ship kind of bearing down on me. I want to get her in, but this one feels like it's pretty nice. And I need to hurry up and get this fish in. That's a nice one. I'm gonna hurry up, get this fish in, and reel this other lure in because this naval ship is up on me. Dragging the fish through the water. Sorry, guy. It's a good fish, but I got to get out of the way. All right, there we go. It's a pretty nice one here. The best one I've got today, right here. Put up a good fight. Appreciate you, guy. And he's out. All right, that was on the hardhead jig head, 3/4 ounce. So I've gotten 3 on it so far. It doesn't look like they're up high in the water column, but they are definitely farther up than I'm thinking. Oh, there's a fish. There it is. All right, there's the hard plastic again. That's the 3/4 inch hard head with a gotcha soft plastic on the tail. Sometimes, like I said, I like to have both of these on. I like to have a soft plastic on, and I like to have a hard plastic on, because sometimes your best days will come when both are on. But right now, they're not really hitting the hard plastic all that well. Earlier this morning, they were. I got all the fish off of them, got nothing on soft plastic. And now that the sun has come out, we got them coming up and grabbing it. And it's a good fight, and it's a good time. There's no question about it. I'm not doing my dual reel in here, it's dangerous, but this fish was swimming off to my right-hand side and wasn't really getting far behind the kayak, having the ability to get caught up on that other lure. This is a nice one. It's a nice one. Come on, man. Oh, it's a nice one. Let's see if I can get it. Come on, man. Wow. That is a nice one. Look at that guy. I don't know. I'm not going to get too close to his business, but that's a nice one. All right, thank you, buddy. All right, there he goes. So again, the soft plastic lure, man, today it's doing a pretty good job. So I'm gonna have to keep it on there, and we're gonna see if the action keeps up. All right, I've got a Bomber 14A on this side now, and I have the 3/4 inch hard head with a gotcha soft plastic on this side. They're both getting down to about the same distance. The Bomber 14A will get down maybe close to 8 feet. This one's 5-6 feet. So they're about the same range. So let's see what happens. We'll see who's going to do what. So far, the hard head, jig head has been doing the magic. At least more of the magic. I'm trying to hit that magic sweet spot today at 3 miles an hour. At least that's for the jig head. That's the speed they've been hitting. Man, everything looks like it's at 15 feet down, but obviously they're coming up to feet. There we go. All right, that's another one for the hard head jig head. It helps that the water clarity is really good today. And that's usually a pretty big factor. You can see the turbidity of the water. Some of these NOAA stations have that parameter, and it is definitely something to look for. If you have high turbidity in the water, generally my striped bass fishing has not been great. In fact, high turbidity days, I don't even know if I've caught any fish, any striped bass. This is a smaller one for sure. But it does not go unappreciated. All right, so the soft plastic is tearing it up. Here we go. Small one, I'll take it. All right, Yo-Zuri deep diver. This is a 3.5 inch, the 90 millimeter. This is the clown color, or whatever color you want to call it. I just put the deep diver back on. This is definitely not a big fish. Ah, he's caught me up in my other line. And that's exactly why you reel in your lines. Oh man. Sooner or later it comes back to bite you. Of course the GoPro stopped working last fish. That's how GoPro does. Alright, got a Yo-Zuri deep diver on this side, and I have a hardhead jig head and 3/4 ounce on this side. There we are. It's a small one. And if I don't reel this in, we already know what's going to happen. We already know what's going to happen. I just had it happen. That's the hardhead jig head on a 3/4 ounce jig head. Or I should say 3/4 ounce jig head with a, whoa, he got off. That's what happens sometimes. And that's what the reel in sometimes does to you. Take the good with the bad. That was a small one anyway, that's what I'll tell myself. Alright, I've had enough action for soft plastic lures today to at least say that for the remainder of the day, I'm probably going to stick with soft plastic lures. They're catching most of the fish, plus they're single hooked, much easier to unhook. Every other time I've come out so far as this, whoop, there we go, whoa, what the heck? I think that guy ripped me off. Here we are. There we are. 3/4 ounce hardhead. 3/4 ounce hardhead jig head with a gotcha soft plastic. Not a big fish, not as big as the one that got broken off earlier. Actually, last fish, but like I said, they all fight pretty good. There you are. I didn't reel in my other line, which is dangerous, but this is a little one. A little one. There we go. Oh man, nice little guy. Appreciate you. Off to the next one. All right, wrapping up another day of fishing. I can't call it a great day, but I can't call it a bad day. I had a first. It was the first time I ever caught a blue crab trolling. Never expected to do that. Caught about 15 striped bass, which is not a hot striped bass bite by any means. But I don't know of anyone this season so far, at least in the Maryland area, who's had hot striped bass fishing days. The water temperatures have been way too high. They've just this week started to drop down. And what do you know? The fish start biting. So hopefully I'm going to be able to get out here a little bit more, catch some more fish, and really do some more lure comparisons, because that's what I want to do, at least right now. Anyway, until next time, I guess I'll see you on the water.